coming back at you. If you guys haven't got tired of me yet, you should probably just turn it off, because I'm just going to keep coming all day long. I'm trying to keep it upbeat, keep everything going, keep you interested. I know I'm making a lot of videos recently, but you know what? It's entertainment, so I figured, what the heck. And every time I turn around, I got a thought in my head, and I want to share it with you guys, and that's just all there is to it. So without ado, we're going to get into today's topic, which is hammers. Hammer time. That's right, hammer time. Hopefully you guys find this as interesting as I have. This is I've said it a couple times, but I've never really went into detail. You know, everybody loves a Snap-on hammer. The grip on them is super comfortable, and usually people are just absolutely, you know, in love with these things for the most part. A lot of people like the Trusty Cooks. A lot of people like whatever, you know, their favorite brand. I would say the three top brands amongst everybody are Trusty Cooks, aka Matco, Cornwell, the Snap-on hammers, and the Mac Antivibe hammers. Now, I'm going to go off on a limb to say here right away that, once again, I am no supporter of one individual tool alone. I find both of these hammers to be my favorite. So I'm not biased to either one of them. So you know that right off the bat. So I'm not just making a biased review about something. The one thing I'm not, and I do have a smaller one, I'm not a super big fan of the Snap-on ball peens. And here's why. Watch closely. Have you seen it? Can you see it? Can you see that? Can you see what I'm doing there? Take a good close look. It's not trickery. It's not photography. What that is that is flexing the handle. Now, it doesn't necessarily hinder the swinging of the hammer or make it less uncomfortable. The biggest problem with it is that you lose your inertia. Okay, what I mean by inertia is when you strike something, it takes a lot of the vibration and dampening out, which is great, and they feel awesome for that. But what it does is it takes away your actual hit. So when you're getting into it, bam, that flex kind of absorbs some of your inertia. So therefore creating less of an actual strike. Now there might be some guys that disagree with me on that, and that's great. If you know science better than I do, hit me down in that comment box. Let's talk about it, because maybe there's something I don't see that I know, or that you know, and that would be absolutely great. But unfortunately, the laws of physics state that when an object is stopped, when another object hits another immovable object, you know, they're going to collide, and somewhere the force has to be distributed. So therefore, you have your hammer striking your surface, your handle flexing, which absorbs some of the actual impact, which therefore reduces your actual strike upon your material. So, that being said, that is a big reason why I shy away from big hammers with Snap-on. I do like the little ones. So what I really like about this little hammer for Snap-on is this is really good for hitting smaller objects that you don't really need to strike super hard, and they dampen. Now, you know, if you like the big Snap-on hammers, that's completely fine. If it works for you, it works for you. You know, you can really swing on them. I do love the grip on them. They do feel good. But when it comes to big hammers and swinging them, I'm Norwegian. Thor was a relative of mine somewhere or another, according to what they say. Maybe not a close relative. You know, not to really get too, what do you want to call it? Too hokey and comic-y. Thor, you know, it's in my beliefs in using this hammer, and you can see this hammer has been used well for the last year. This has become my favorite hammer. This is my go-to. The Mac Tools Antivibe, which they are the same as Proto, and these are made in Mexico, I believe. These are not made in the USA, but they are made in Mexico. It does not say on here, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it on the box. Part number on this one's a DH193AV, and the reason why I like this hammer is because when I hit something, it moves. You bet your butt it does. When I hit something with this is a 3-pound drilling hammer. What I really like about this short one is control. control to hit something and strike it. You know, you won't see a whole lot of misses with me on this. I'm super accurate. When I get this one swinging, whack, it's going to go down. I'm going to whack it, and it's going to go down. Whack the snot out of it. So that is the big thing of why I like these hammers. Now, when it comes to dead blows, I don't believe you really need as much force. So I do enjoy the dead blows, even though they do also, see the handle flex? They do flex also. So, you know, I mean, the thing about it is, you can see that this isn't camera trickery, and I'm not like a superhuman. This is, you can do it with your own hammer. Grab the hammer. Grab your Snap-on hammer. Grab your trusty Cook. They have a rod that goes down the center of these, okay? One thin rod wrapped around this material, which is a some kind of composite, whatnot. I don't know what it's called. I'm not sure what they actually call this material. I probably should have looked it up. Not that technical. Don't really care about going that deep into it. If somebody wants to go real Mr. Build Nye the Sky and Sky, I mean, you know, go for it. Give me the in-depth. But for all of us normal blue-collar folks out here, and that's what I represent, nobody special, everybody the same, this is where I find where the rubber meets the road. You push that handle down on the table. Let me see if I can rotate you down here. Let me get you a little. Oh man, it's not gonna work. See if I can give you a little demonstration when you flex it down there. Gives you a little closer. See how that handle flexes? Yeah, I'm not just being a kook and devise something that comes up out of my mind. It's the real deal. It's not a knock on Snap-on. I think the design's great. Trusty Kick builds a good hammer. They're all really good cameras. Hammers, whatever, what's not. Anyways, the long and short of it is that make sure that when you're buying a hammer, you look at that, have that on your mind when you're thinking about it, and something to inform you about. I have the full set of Antivibes. They're relatively cheap, and you can buy the Proto ones on Amazon, buy them through Mac, however you want to do it. I prefer to buy them through Mac just because I don't want to have to deal with warranty and Proto stuff. I like my Mac guy. So that being said, that's why I go with Mac. And the only difference between the Mac ones and the Proto ones is that they say Mac on them. I really don't think that you're ever going to have to warranty these hammers out, to be honest with you. These hammers are stout. They have like a fork design down here. It's like a tuning fork. So that's what makes these Antivibe, is it's a patented deal, and then it's got a dampener in the middle of the middle of the shaft. They even say, and they also say Antivibe. Not that makes a difference, but I do know that when I hit something with these, they don't vibrate my hands, and they feel every bit as comfortable as these. There's literally I feel no shock. They both have the same. In fact, I honestly, not saying that these things they have vibe, but I can actually feel more vibration in the Snap-on. I wish I could just give it to you guys to try. Here, take it. Give it out. But this is what I call Thor's hammer right here. This is my partner all day long whenever I need a big hammer. When I need a BFH, big friendly hammer. That's what I call her, the BFH. You know, you might have another terminology for BFH, but I call it the BFH, big friendly hammer. So this is my guy. I also have a 50-some ouncer. That's my other BFH. Near and dear. Big guy, big hammers. Whack them if you need them. Everybody knows that you need a hammer every once in a while, and you need a good hammer. So I don't know. There might be some other ones. A lot of people say these look like East Wings. That's another thing I was going to address on this. They might look like East Wings. East Wings are good hammers too, but quite frankly, I don't think it's worth the difference for me to try that out. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching. We've got a special guest coming in now. We got Mike, flip phone Mike, coming in. He's coming in to join us. But anyways, guys, remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell, and we're going to catch you on the next one. Don't forget to get that bell ring. Ring that bell. You want to have those notifications. Thanks for watching, guys.